Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a spooky Halloween nail design using some purple shades from Madam Glam. So I picked out 3, all different shades going from the lightest to the darkest. I've got lucky number 9, which is my lightest shade today. Then I've got my darkest, I think this one is the glorious shade. And lastly I've got a middle shade, which is Chit Chat. So starting off, I'm going to apply my base color, and if you're a regular on my channel, you will know if you're seeing these nails, that means we've got a bunch of stamping coming up. So for today, I've got a stamping plate that I was so excited to use, and today is the day that we're using it. So it's got a really cool kind of spider web, we've got a castle and everything. We've got a bunch of reverse stamping today to do, so stick around because it's going to be a fun video to watch and very therapeutic. If you're into stamping, let alone also watching stamping, it's so relaxing and so fun, so definitely stick around. When it comes to background colors, I've got 2 nails that are that very deep purple shade. I've got 1 nail that's fully light shade. I've got that kind of, well, at first I called it middle shade of purple, but it's kind of like a muted sad purple. So that's 1 nail of that, and then for the 5th one I'm going to ombre the 3 colors. So because we've got a short nail, it's so fun to marble. It was so much quicker than a long nail. I didn't have to do too many back and forths, and I was able to marble it so much more quicker. It was actually quite fun to see the marble, and because we're also using very similar shades to one another, like they're all purple, it was really easy to marble them together as well. The more drastic colors that you're going to use, the harder it is to marble. So if you are kind of a beginner in marbling, ombreing, then definitely try and pick out similar shades so that you'll find it so much more easier. So here's my little kitchen towel, and there's the stamping plate. It's Halloween collection plate number 16 from Moyu London. Look how sinking cute it is. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for Halloween this year, guys. I've got so many plates, you don't even know what's coming. Literally, for the whole of September, October, you're probably going to just see Halloween. I'm joking, hopefully not, but I've got so many ideas that it might end up being like that. So, I'm sorry, I will try and fit just a bit more like an autumny or something like that kind of design in between, but I've got so much stamping plates that I'm kind of so excited to use and create. I've got the cows and all sorts of different Halloweeny stuff that hopefully it doesn't end up being an everyday Halloween, but you know, it happens once a year, so if it does end up like that, I do apologize. It's just going to be a month or 2, a month and a half, and then hopefully we're back into, well, I was going to say back on track, but then it's the Christmassy sets that are coming out. But I'm sure everyone's a bit more keen for Christmas than Halloween. I'm so excited for Christmas as well. I've got so many stamping plates as well, guys. Literally so excited. Hopefully this year is going to be an even better year than last year with designs. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so motivated. I'm so excited. So going back to the video, because I just spoke for way too long, we've got 2 nails that are fully covered with bats. So 1 nail is that dark deep purple, and the other one is the ombre nail, actually, that is fully with bats. So I'm using black stamping polish to do that. Now I'm going in with this nice kind of pearl like stamping polish from Born Pretty for this spider web. Now this nail, I did a bit of a whoopsie because I wanted the web to be kind of in the center, and then I was struggling to double stamp it. I was like, no way to do it. So I did do a bit of DIY. It was very obvious that it was double stamped. So to kind of avoid, or at least kind of hide that it was double stamped, I am going to stamp this, I think it's a moth, right way it's as obvious as it possibly can be that it's double stamped. So right now, don't judge it too hard because we are going to cover it up in just a second. But this bit I was like, oh my god, there's no way I can double stamp this without it being obvious. So right at the top is where it's the most obvious. That's where we're going to stamp the moth in a second. I think actually I might be cracking on with that in just a second. So I'm going to use the black to do the outline, and that moth is going to be reverse stamped. Whoop whoop whoop. I'm so in love with reverse stamping. It's so fun, guys. Definitely check it out or try it out if you haven't done that yet. So the moth on the left hand side is what I'm going to pick up now. So I'm doing it with the black. I'm going to scrape it, pick it up, and reverse stamping, if you're not aware, is literally just colouring in an image on your stamper and then popping it onto your nails. So I'm going to use this very beautiful, sparkly, kind of almost chrome-like purple from Born Pretty, and I'm going to use this to colour in the whole moth literally the whole mouth. If you wanted to, you could probably use a different shade for the center of it, because I think it almost like has a skull or something in there if you wanted to do like white or something. But at the time of doing the design, I didn't actually notice until now that there's a little skull in there, so whoops. There it is. So I waited a little while for it to dry, and then I'm going to stamp it a bit higher up to kind of cover up the lines, and I think it worked. In my original design, I wanted it in the center, but it doesn't look that bad at the top, and that way we could kind of, you know, hide our little mistake, or yeah, what we basically created. So that nail is all done and dusted. Now I wanted to pick up this really nice castle with pumpkins at the bottom, so we're going to color this one in as well. So I'm going to use grey. Basically pretty much all of the stamping polishes today are from Born Pretty, so do give them a little check out because they're literally amazing and super affordable. So I'm going to use this dark grey to color in the actual house bits. Don't worry about the leaves because our nails are way too small for this, so the leaves won't even end up like going onto the nail. So I'm going to colour in the castle and then the pumpkins to kind of fit in with the theme of the colours that we're using today. I thought, you know what, I'm going to go in again with that stunning purple because I was obsessed with it. It's honestly beautiful. And later on we're also going to matte top coat these, and it made it look even more beautiful. I didn't even know that could be achievable, but it did happen. So yeah, so I thought let me crack that one in as well, especially as the whole design is very purpley. So I did for 1 minute think about colouring the pumpkins orange like they should be, and obviously maybe the castle brown or something like that, but that would just completely not match up with what we're doing, which is also why I love stamping so much. You can pick up the same image a million times in a million different designs, but because of the colours you pick, you can completely transform the design, and even though you're still using the exact same images, if you know what I mean. It's so fun. So I really hope that I'm inspiring people to try stamping and really give it a go, especially the lovely peeps out there just like me that sometimes nail art can be really hard and you still want to be creative and express yourself in some way. So I hope that stamping kind of helps you do that, so please try it out. I love it. I'll have all the links in the description for you guys to see if you like it or not. I will also leave a link to Quidco. If anyone's aware of Quidco, it's a really amazing quick cashback website, and places like Moyu London and all like Glitterbell, Shein, AliExpress are on there, and you can get your money back, literally money back. So I'll leave a link in the description. I am obsessed with it. I've saved so much money using it, and I thought recently that, oh, I might actually start telling you guys about it because it's just amazing. Who does not want to save money? Me for sure. So wherever I can, whether it's a sale, a Quidco cashback, anything like that, I am hopping onto that real quick. So I hope you guys do as well. So they also have other stores, but of course here we are a nail channel, so I'm gonna tell you guys about all the nail shops you can go on there and get your cash back. But yeah, they have other stores like clothing stores, DIY stores, any store really. Most of them are on there. Even like insurances and stuff like that is on there too. So any place you're shopping online, especially these days when everybody pretty much shops online, it should be on there. So give it a go, save some money. I have been using it for like over 2 years now, and it saved me a whole lot of money. So check it out, guys. So I decided to pick up this little moon with some clouds. I coloured it in with that chromy white, and I'm kind of waiting for it to dry a little bit there. And now I'm going to stamp it down. So almost like we're creating a little scenery situation on that nail, which I thought was really cool. And then because it was still a bit bare and I didn't really want to place any crystals on that one, I thought I'll cover it up a bit more with some stars, kind of like mimic a bit more of like a sky, starry sky kind of vibe. So I'm gonna place it down right now, wherever, just to cover up some space wherever it kind of feels right. So on the left hand side we had one type of star, but on the right hand side we have like a different star. We've got more sides to the star, so I thought let me just kind of switch it up a little bit and let's try the other set as well. So I am going to pick that one up too. I'm going to, I think, mostly place it at the top. Here I actually started using my finger sometimes actually to get rid of anything I don't want, and it's so much quicker than a lint wipe or lint remover sometimes. So if you've got gloves on, don't do it with your fingers, but if you've got gloves on, it will come off really quickly. So there's a little tip there. So now that that's done, we're almost done, guys. So now it's time for some crystal placement. I thought some AB and opal crystals are going to look the cutest with this design, especially because we've got that pearly white stamping polish that we use. So that's why I'm bringing in some opal crystals. So I've got this, don't know what you're going to call this shape, but that AB one in the center. Then I'm going to place two fairly big opal crystals on both sides, and then I'm going to place an AB. I think only one. Yeah, one small one at the top and one small one at the bottom. Then after that, I think I go ahead and cure it because it was kind of moving about a little bit and I wanted to make sure it stays in place, especially because we're going to add some caviar beads, and at that moment in time it just moves about a lot when you try and place the caviar beads. So I did go ahead and cure it first. So now I'm going in with my rhinestone glue gel again, placing it in between each crystal and right at the top and right at the bottom of the crystal as well. And then we're going to cover it up with caviar beads. So I like to use my brush, the same brush that I used to place the rhinestone glue gel. I like to use the same brush to pick up the caviar beads, and it literally works so easy. It's like the easiest method so far that I found to pick up caviar beads. I have used a wax pen before, but yeah, it's just not as easy or the same. So I'm just going to finish this one up. I'm going to use my brush or anything I have at hand to kind of move the caviar beads right in there. Make sure that, you know, they're exactly... Oh, there's my little tool to place it exactly where I want it. Make sure it's right in there and straight up and everything. I forgot about this nail actually. I'm going to place some crystals on this one too. But on this one, it's only opal and I'm placing 3. One big one and then one little one on both sides of that one. Well, not little, but it's slightly smaller. And same thing, I am going to place some caviar beads in between the crystals. I can't remember if I actually ended up curing this one or not. Possibly not. I don't think so. Maybe because there were just 3. Maybe not. But yeah, caviar beads are going there too. Once that's done, I will of course go ahead and cure it. And then we'll have to apply some top coat. So today I'm going to use my matte Nails top coat, and then this set will be done and dusted. I am so obsessed with this one, guys. Like, I feel like I've been doing quite a lot of orange or black kind of Halloween-y sets, like orangey like pumpkin ones, but this one is a bit more different. It's almost like cutesy but also kind of scary at the same time. So I hope you guys liked it. You know, it's probably one I would personally rock because I'm not really into blacks or orange, so this is a bit more kind of up my alley. But it's time to top coat now. So for this nail, I took off the stand because I really wanted to make sure I go around it properly and I don't place any matte top coat over the crystals, or as much as I can. And then the rest of them I could just do it on the stand. So here they are up close. I love them, guys. So this is going to be the last time you see them glossy. So say bye to the glossy nails. And then we're going to have them matte in just a second. And that will be the nail set done. So I'll make sure to leave as many links as I can in the description. I've got Moe London link, Madam Glam link. I don't know if I'll be able to find links for the crystals. If I can, I will leave a link. If not, then I probably can't. There's a bunch of sellers that you can shop with. It's just, if I can't find the one I got these specific ones from, then I won't link them because I don't know what kind of quality you guys might end up having from these random ones. So, random sellers. So, yeah, and I had these crystals for years, guys, as well. So, it might not be that I could find them. Who knows? But I'm just finishing up now. Pop it into the lamp. And we're going to have final results now. Let me know what you guys think. I love them. I love Halloween and I love Christmas. And I just can't wait to show you guys all the designs I've got planned. So if you guys liked the video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I would absolutely love to see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.